The quantum is how we collapse time. So when somebody comes to you, when you put your own plan together, so let me go back. When you've got your reason, tactics, and your outcome together, then you quantumize it. Then you quantize it. So let me show you what this looks like. I'm going to do this for you so that you can really like get the visual. I hope everybody's learning something here. I hope I'm not boring anybody. I hope everybody's understanding what's taking place right now. I want to share something different. Okay, can everybody see this? Just put it in the chat if you can see the whiteboard now. Good. This is what your plan should look like. Pardon my lines. I told you, I said, I don't even believe I'm giving this for free, but I want you to get it. I really want you to get it because my must is big enough. My trust is big enough. My love is big enough. My sincerity is big enough. Right? So this is what it looks like. You put that in first. What is your outcome? Design your stuff like this right now. Take out a piece of paper, put 3 lines down it. 1, 2, 3. This is how I plan my day, my week, my month, my quarter, and my year. This is how I have been planning my day, my week, my month, I break hours down like this. Outcome. Reason. What is the reason? Why does it matter? Who is it going to affect? And then you write the tactic. You do it just like this. Don't try to be a brain child and say, I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to reverse it. I'm going to do it like this. It really doesn't work when you don't put 1 + 1, which equals 2. If you try to say 1 + 3 = 2, it's fallacy. This is how it works. Outcome first. Then the reason. Because after the reason, it's strong enough for you. After the reason, after you put down your children's name, ooh, the tactic comes. The non-negotiable tactic. You understand? What do you want done? This is as far as people go. They just say, I want to make money. I want to make so much more money. I want to get out of my job. I want to be free. I want freedom. You don't even know what freedom is, what it tastes like, what it looks like, what it smells like, what it resembles and what it takes. You have no clue. So for years, you've been saying, I want to be free. And you've always had the freedom to do what it takes, but you never did what it took because you never had the confidence or the competence to look. Just look. Look at the reason why. Look at the reasons. You got reasons all around you. If coronavirus did not give you enough reasons, then there's probably nothing more I can do for you. There's probably nothing we can do. We will probably never work together. If you're here and you're listening, then there's a possibility that something, oh man, it's not a game. I got to find out how to get on this internet and make some money because there's a chance that they'll shut the streets down. How are we going to eat? That's a good place to be. Now you open to learn the tactic, right? And the way this looks, let me see, I don't even know what this, okay. So this is what you want to do. Boom, boom. Top 3. What are the top 3 things you need to get done? What are the top 3 reasons? Right? And you could put freedom here. You could put the who here. Put tie the reason to the who is affected by it. If no one's affected by it, then it's not strong enough for you. And when you get over here, you're not going to put enough critical thought to it. You're going to put things down over here that you know you're not going to do. That's like, what do they call the New Year's resolutions? All that hopeful stuff that people do that never works out past 20 days, let alone 90, let alone 45. right? And this is the critical part. This is the critical part. This is where the hack comes. After you've got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you come over here and then you ask yourself, how can I quantize it? And you think critically about how you can collapse the time that it normally takes a person 90 days to do something into 30. If an associate, if a master's degree takes 6 years, how can you get it in 3.5? Who would you have to be? Who would you have to become? Who would you have to go inside yourself and find and pull out in order for you to do 6 years work in 3? What relationships would you need? Who would you need to meet? Who would you need to talk to? Who would you need to pay to buy back time? Because in this space, time and life are equivalent. You're looking at, people say time is money. No, 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 no. You got the wrong values. Time is life. And if coronavirus hasn't taught you that, then you must not have lost anybody. But hey, I really don't know what to say to you. I really don't know what to say to you. If to you, time is money, because to me, time is life. And I'm trying to save time so I can save life and spend my life doing what I love to do and want to do with those who I love and who loves me the most. And if that's not why you're here, if you're here because you want a Bentley, let me hear that sound when you leave the call. If you're here because you want a 10-bathroom mansion, our morals, values, and principles don't align. We're not going to be a good fit. But if you want to spend time with the people you love, if you want your children to see you free so they could be inspired by your freedom and say, ooh, everybody else, parents go to work. My parents able to work from home. What is it that they do? I'm inspired to be an entrepreneur. I want to learn more about this life. I don't want to use my phone just to play games and go to YouTube and find out who dating and who got shot and what Trump doing, what the politics are, what the color is, what people are doing now in this season. Like, where can we go? Where are the bars at now during coronavirus so I can get real close to people and drink and be stupid? Come on. Just think. Just think. I digress. I digress. I hope everybody wrote this down. Did everybody write this down? Put it in the chat if you wrote this down. This is it. This is it. This is what I did. This is what I did. This is how I went from crickets to digits in the midst of a pandemic. This is how I did in 90 days what it takes, what people have never done with no matter what their budget is. It doesn't make a difference what your budget is. It really doesn't make a difference because I did it organically, which should tell you that it doesn't make a difference what your budget is. There are people with budgets that aren't getting results because they don't have the right psychology and then they don't have the right strategy. So it doesn't take the budget. It takes you being the person you need to be that attracts the budget and then implements the plan and then comes up with the strategy and walks it out no matter how hard it gets. Because you tie it to the people that you love. If your heart isn't big enough, your wallet never will be.
August 19th, 20th, and 21st, guys. 3 days, 19th, 20th, and 21st. August, Business to Brand Boot Camp. How to take the business idea that you have, right? The LLC, and turn it into a BRAND. Listen, guys, this is how you're going to go from 4, 5 figures to 6, 7 figures regularly. We're going to give you the 5 keys in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, August 19th, 20th, and 21st. B2B Business to Brand Boot Camp. Let's grow.